I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oreo fireworks. I am here. Oh, drop, you're here on my main account. Let's go. Is it back? Yeah, I was checking something, notification, and it kind of like froze the stream for a minute. Then I had to resume it. And then I had to go do something. But we back, I think. Okay. Well, welcome back, everyone. If you're still here, hi. Did it end the stream or? That's weird. Or is it still going? Are we still at 1? It restarted? Fucking hell. Dang, that's great. I'll just have to do part 1 and part 2 on YouTube then. Fucking hell. See, I wouldn't have to have this issue if I had a PC, but anyways, we'll talk about that later. Let's not talk about what happened. Okay, so 5 minutes runtime currently. Okay, that's kind of ugh. Anyways, so we're gonna get back to chapter 3. How many pages long is this? Okay, so dang, this had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pages. Bad. Okay. I don't even think I don't think I can raid on this way unless like I hurried and did it in my chat, and then I don't know, because it don't let me it doesn't let me like text on here in mobile like this way, but okay, because it's currently 9:10, and I'm gonna try to finish the rest of this and probably talk to y'all a little bit and then go to sleep. But then tomorrow we have the long stream. Friday will be, yeah. Okay. Talking to the okay. Talking to the families was always a reminder. Ooh. We hour apart. Oh, really? Like, are you 10? I think Ghost is 2. Okay. Where should I start? I'll start, okay, right here. Talking to the families was always a reminder of what her parents had gone through, a reminder of her sister never coming home, of those ropes tight around Maggie's wrist. These tense, personal encounters had always been the hardest part of her job, raw, agonized emotion pouring out of her. But being a great negotiator was about separating yourself from emotion, being the calm in the storm, the guiding light at the end of the tunnel. She needed to stay in control if she had any hope of helping anyone. There was a knock at the door. An agent poked his head in. Agent Eden Hirsch. We're all set up in the library. Frank, who has stationed himself near the door, nodded, motioning to Maggie. Senator, Miss Thieves, we should go into the other room. to wait for a phone call. Of course, the senator said, with Miss Thebes still gripping his arm as it was her lifeline. He led her through the door and down the hall, into the living room, into the library, where the floor to ceiling oak bookcases filled with antique books and what is it? And curios lined the walls. Hanging above the fireplace was an oil portrait of Miss Thebes in her younger years. Her blue eyes, enigmatic, and her smile teasing as she posed in the garden of night-blooming jasmine. Kayla looked just like her mother. Agents buzzed through the room like bees at a hive. Laptops were set up on a folding table with tech pounding on them, ready to trace any call that came in. Field agents were tense, waiting for the phone to ring. Until then, there was nothing they could do but wait. And what you do best is action. Waiting is agony. Maggie caught sight of a head of auburn curls and frowned. No, it couldn't be, but it was. Jackson Dutton was the best Frank could do on a case like this, with its high potential to become so high profile. Jackson Dutton was a third-rate negotiator, way too tightly wound. They'd been in the same class at Quantico and had worked together a few times after graduation. Maggie had spent most of their training wondering when he snapped. In her 30 year of working for the bureau, she had been there when he lost his temper during Lexi? Yeah, it's me. Stop. You're so pretty. Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. You're so pretty. She been there when he lost his temper during... No, you. During a 15-hour standoff, yelling at the victim's abusive boyfriend who was holding a gun to her head, which unnerved the man so much that he nearly pulled the trigger. After that, Maggie had never trusted him. She didn't like the abusive men either. Hydrate? Oh. Does ice count? Cause I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. But I'll get me something in a minute. She didn't like abusive men either. Yeah, and of course it's Sonic Ice. So it's the best. Yeah, she didn't like abusive men either, of course, but negotiating couldn't be about the negotiator's feelings. The moment that feelings get involved, the more dangerous it becomes for the hostage. She knew that all too well. What in the world was Frank thinking about bringing Jackson in? Maggie turned to go and ask him just that, but instead she collided with a broad chest. Caught by surprise, she rocked back, almost losing her balance. A hand shot out, steadying her. "Easy," said a deep voice. She looked up, and the warmth that surged through her when her eyes... Okay. Gotta slow down. She looked up, and the warmth that surged through her when their eyes met made her catch her breath. There he was again, the man from upstairs. His eyes crinkled as he flashed her a smile. "You okay?" he asked with a hint of twang. Maggie nodded. "Seems like you and I keep running into each other," he said. He looked over her shoulder at Frank and the senator talking together. "So you are FBI. Let me guess. Shrink? One of those behavioral analysts who catches serial killers?" "Hostage negotiator," Maggie said. He whistled, and she couldn't tell if he was impressed or sarcastic. She felt unsteady, like the floor beneath her was being dragged away. She couldn't quite read him, and it made her nervous. "That's a big job," he said. "For such a little woman?" she asked, her eyebrow arched sarcastically. She heard it before countless of times, but instead of a sneer or a male posturing, there it was again, that killer cricket smile that tilted his lips with such charm. Her stomach flipped. "In my experience, underestimating a woman of any size who works in law enforcement is really a bad idea," he said. "They tend to be the kind of woman who can ruin a man in good ways and bad." Oh, he surprised her. This mystery man, whose name she had yet to discover, maybe hidden depths lay beneath the macho cowboy exterior. She hadn't been surprised by a man in a long time. Something sparked in her, and her heart picked up, fluttering her chest. She needed to say something, not just stand there staring at him like an idiot. She opened her mouth, but before she could reply, the library phone rang on the desk. Maggie's head snapped up toward the sound, her whole body stiffening. Everyone in the room froze, the chatter coming to an abrupt stop, like a record cut off mid-song. Every eye focused on the phone, waiting as it rang again. The flash of warmth she felt to her toes vanished as Maggie moved forward just 2 steps, a compulsive movement she couldn't stop. She forced herself to stop, to hold back. She needed to think, not react. "Okay, everyone." Frank's gruff voice rang out and with authority breaking the silence. "It's showtime. Keep a lid on it. Start tracking as soon as the lines picked up. Senator, come over here. You're going to answer like we talked about, okay?" Miss Dees made a small noise in the back of her throat, sinking into a chair as the senator strode over to the desk, trying to look confident. "Just like we talked about," Frank repeated smoothly. "Calm. No attack. Let him lead. Let him talk as much as he wants. No interruptions. Let him tell us what he wants." The senator's hand shook as he picked up the phone, his voice unsteadily as he said, "Hello?" Silence. These looked at Franklin, who made a go-on gesture. Do you have my daughter?" Silence again. The senator looked desperately at Frank, and Miss Dees pressed her fist to her lips, trying to stifle her sobs. "Please, just tell me what you want. I need my baby girl back." Maggie's fingers twisted as the silence stretched through the room again. She wanted to reach out and grab the phone and take charge, get whoever was on the other line of the call to talk. She knew she could do it. She could always get them talking. Then a computerized voice rang out in the room. "I know you're not alone, Senator. I want to speak to whoever's in charge." Maggie's stomach tightened as she looked over at Jackson Dutton, who stepped forward. Frank held out a hand, stopping him, and gestured to Maggie, his eyebrows raised in a silent question. "Hey, Lucy." Maggie hesitated. If she took the phone from the senator, that was it. There was no turning back. She'd be in it for the long haul, until the very end, however messy or deadly that end was. She'd become the point of contact, the lone voice that could bring the kidnapper to justice and get Kayla back safe and sound. Was she even better? She was even better than Jackson. He let emotions bleed in the last time she worked with him, and she'd done the same thing at Sherwood Hills. She hadn't managed to be calm or objective then, and look what happened. Was she ready for this? Would she ever be? Could she live with the risk of failing again? But if she turned around and left now, could she live with the knowledge that she was tossing Kayla Thief's fate to a shaky negotiator with a temper problem? Frank snapped his fingers. Maggie glanced over at Jackson once more. Annoyance played across his face, his ego obliviously bruised by Frank so blatantly favoring Maggie in front of everyone. He'd be unfocused and hurt the entire time he talked to the kidnapper. He might snap again. She couldn't let that happen. She was going to have to be better than him, and better than the person she'd been at Sherwood Hills. She took a deep breath and strode over to the desk, holding out her hand for the phone. The senator gave it to her, and with a firm, steady grip, she raised it to her ear. "This is Maggie Kincaid speaking," she said. "I'm in charge." And that's the end of chapter 3. I would read chapter 4, but let's see. This one's pretty long, and it's already getting a little late. So we'll just chat for a little bit before I get off. Chanel stopping by to show love. I hope the stream is going well. It's going great. We just finished chapter 3. It took a little longer than anticipated, but it's okay. I didn't think it was going to be that long. And then just chatting. It's been fun. I don't know how I can I wonder, is there a way I can raid anyone from this way? I think mods can do it for you. Can you? Who are you streaming, Chico? No, they're not. You will maybe tomorrow? Okay. I think maybe, is Bronco still streaming? But you gonna stream tomorrow night, right? Let me think about that. Alright, what are you gonna stream? Are you getting on Fortnite? Question mark? Because you can come and join us on Fortnite if you like. Join our squad. Or what were you gonna stream? I don't want to interrupt your streaming time. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. Okay. Well, that sounds like it'll be fun. I mean, I did that before, but I never knew. I don't know how. If one, I'll whisper you my Discord, and if it'd be more. Oh, it's about to be morning for you. Oof. Wait, no, it's not. What am I talking about? It's not to be. It's not about to be morning. Because it's 10. Well, in a couple hours. Because it's 9:30. I think Bronco is still alive, I think. Or who should we raid? Who can we show some love? Alright, yeah, well, still send me Discord, I think. Are we, Cameron, did you ever join my Discord server? I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty beat. It's been a crazy day. That's why I was kind of like messing up on my words, and then like some of my words I would like extra pronounce, or like it's from oh yeah, from Dark, yeah. I love him. He's so nice. But Lex, Lucy, do you have anybody we could raid, or do y'all know anybody? Cause I can't tell right now. Or, just anybody. And make sure you do my raid message. You do !raid. I wish I could tell. Do you have anybody we can read? Chico? Or Ghost? Anyone else who's in here? Who? I don't know. I think mods can they raid? I remember whenever I tried to do it, it wouldn't let me do it, but you have plenty. Okay, who's one? Maybe I can do it real fast. I got my fish, bro. Vroom vroom. I'm in my mom's car. Just stroking. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Okay. I know you gotta do slash raid. You gotta do slash raid and then the username. I don't know. We're just trying to see how, if we can. No, you gotta do that's the command to get the raid message, but to do the raid, I think you still have to do slash raid and then the username. No. It's not working. Let me say something real quick. It might end the stream, but if it does, I love you guys. We're gonna see if I can get this, cause it's kind of late and I still need a shower. But yeah, feel free to message me, guys. And I still do have the feedback channel, so any feedback for tonight's stream or any topics you want to talk about tomorrow night. It's gonna be a long night tomorrow, so feel free to come up with any topics you want to talk about. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Um,